So just one more impromptu video today. We're growing, we're expanding the shop, and I mean, I'm just so happy. If you have been thinking about going professional with your woodworking, you're working out of your garage, do it. Do it. I wake up in the morning so happy to go to work. I mean, there's never a day where I'm like, oh, I gotta go to work. Saturday, I'll get up and I'll be like, you know, I'm gonna run by the shop, do a little bit, and I love it. And the business has grown, so now we're going to expand. We're actually looking at hiring someone. And so if you followed the video, you know, I've seen my shop before. We rented this space. And by the way, now I had money that I could have bought a building. We decided to rent, and that's really topic of a video I've been wanting to do, but I'm not gonna make it this video. But I'm so glad I rented, because there were so many unexpecteds in the building that if I had bought a building, I'd have run out of money. And I was able to buy this because I had money. And if things had not gone well, the only overhead I have is rent. And I'll get into that later. Let's just get to the reason we chose this location is the landlord is awesome. And the landlord said, you know, when you're ready to expand, you can open up into more bays. And that was one of the main reasons we took this. Like, and this is important. If I'd have bought a building, I had to buy a whole building, and that's what I get. With this particular rental situation, I had room to expand, but I did not have to pay for that expansion until I was ready to expand. So here's what we're doing. So we already had this, and we've just been swamped with business. It's a good problem. So this is our office, which obviously is not finished. So we're putting up the sheetrock. We have hardwood floors to go in here. There's the hardwood and those red boxes. But, so these were storage units, and the landlord is going to empty these out. Actually, he already has. By the way, if you're following the canoe build, I apologize. The canoe build is on hold. And shoot, I gotta turn on the right light switch. There we go. So we are gonna combine these two. Now this warehouse is set up, all the beams are 12 feet this way, 17 this way. So you can make these 12 by 17 in any way you want. So we're gonna knock out this wall, and this is gonna be a 12 by 34 room. And I have purchased a 5 by 8 CNC machine. And by the way, I just went and picked these up at an auction. I got all these cabinets and the countertop and this for like $250. And this cabinet has those glass doors. I love auctions, man. To follow auctions. So we've got these two bays, and then this and this half bay. This is going to be lumber storage. This is going to be a dehumidifying room. So we're going to run a dehumidifier and a heater 24 hours. And when we bring in lumber and it's wet and we need it for a project, and when I say wet, I mean, you know, high moisture. I don't mean wet like Home Depot wet. But we bring it in here, we can bring it down to moisture or dryness. And this will be lumber storage. We'll have racks on the walls. We're going to have a roll-up door here mirroring that door. And then on the other side of that door, we're gonna put a roll-up door into the shop. So you'll be able to go bam, bam, bam through those roll-up doors directly into the shop. So I don't like it for one thing, because I like having my lumber next to my planer and joiner, but I love it because it's opening up space. So this is where that door would be, right? So those doors I just showed you would be through that wall. So you'll walk through here, you'll have a door, and then a double room. When I say double, I mean but 2 of these poles wide. So a 34-foot by 12-foot room. That's gonna be the CNC machine, and we'll do glue ups in there. These will go in there. So you'll have a pass-through to go all the way into that hallway. That also gives us a truck height loading dock to access. And then all this will move out. And the blue cabinets I showed you will go in here. This will become our restoration. We do a lot of antique restoration. So right now, that's our restoration and glue up over there. The restoration side will come over here. The glue ups will go in that other room, the new room. By the way, we got a mini split that keeps it warm in here in the winter and cold in the summer. So we'll add another mini split to service those rooms. And so we're growing. It's nice. And like I said, my CNC is going to be 5 foot by 8 foot. I'll do some videos when that comes in. I also have a 3D scanner, so I'm going to be able to go to we do historic restorations and renovations. And for example, well, here's a real example. This bed is missing one of these. So I could scan that with a 3D scanner and make it with the CNC. Now, purists, don't fret. I'm still using these. I'm still making moldings by hand with hand tools when I need to, but I also have to run a business. And this is a cool thing that I can sell. I mean, the rosette, that's easy. I mean, I could turn that, yes, but I actually have a house that has a very ornate hand-carved one, and I'll be able to replicate it. So that's kind of where we're growing, where it's lots going on. And just wanted to do a little quick update on the shop. Again, if you were following the canoe build, I apologize. While we're building these 13 doors, we also have to build a bar for a hotel, and a bunch more doors for the hotel. And while that project's going on, the canoe's gonna be on hold. But I still got the plans up here. It's still gonna happen. Just gotta put some business first. So that's the growth of the shop. Thanks, everyone.